Hey, it's Kate Stillman with Wellness Pro Academy, and I want to talk about how to use time to get ahead. Now, most of the wellness pros we're working with, whether they're doctors or nurses or energy workers, healers of all sorts, they often don't come to us saying like, oh my gosh, this is the most perfect time. I have a clear calendar. I have not much going on. I have all the time to implement what you're going to teach me to get my club off the ground and earning. No. Very, very seldom. I'm trying to think if that's ever happened. Maybe once, right? Most everyone else is coming and their calendar, they're looking at their calendar, right? And they're looking at the clock and they're like, it's full. It's got stuff on it every single day. So I want to teach you something that really helped me. Because like, say you're here, let's say you're here in your wellness career and say the reason you're coming with us is because you want to be here, right? So you want to get from your A to B. And club is designed to help you do that. And how long? In 1 year time, right? And so we're saying like in 1 year, we're going to demonstrate the way with you. You should be getting results though here. And I just want to be super clear that even like 2 months in, say this on the time scale, say you start here, say this is just like 2 months in, you should already be at, and say this is income, you should already be at a higher income level because we are completely results driven in terms of what? In terms of impact, in terms of income, and in terms of your lifestyle. Like these are the things that we pay the most attention to. This is what we deliver on in our club for Wellness Pros with you as a member. Okay, so where are you going to find the time? Now, this is the deal. I learned this is a physics term called force function, and I love it. It's like, it's helped me time and again. And force function means this. I actually learned it from a yogi. I learned it from Lucas Rockwood. Many of you know him. I think his company is like Yoga Life. That might be it. We did a podcast interview years ago, and he said, we were talking about time, and he was asking me how I use time. Like, how do you write books and be a mother and be a CEO and do all the, and be an athlete? Like, how do you do all the things and have time to meditate and have a yoga practice? And then he talked about, he did it, and he was talking about force function. So force function means you keep adding things on to your already full calendar. You add on. So for many of you, it's like, that means you're adding on being a member of Wellness Pro Academy and getting your club off the ground. And we're going to be super specific with you with what exactly you're going to need to do. We're very much soup to nuts, A, B, C, D to what it takes to have a really successful club and work this business model. So we know what we're doing with you. And you're saying, I don't have any time. And we're saying, we know. You never do. That's especially good wellness pros, like the best wellness pros I know, they're already booked out months in advance. You can't get it. They don't take new clients. They're already, fully packed schedule, and they want to lead from lifestyle. So, they're not trying to add more hours into their working life. And yet there's no leverage. There's not enough leverage in their business to actually be making more money without trading time for money. So then they can't do this A to B because they don't want to work more hours because of lifestyle, right? Because lifestyle is so important. And what we're saying here is like, yes, we get it. Lifestyle. Absolutely. So how are we going to do it? Well, we're going to force function out. And what does that mean? It means you're going to come into Wellness Pro Academy. You're going to get your club off the ground. And what'll happen is it just squishes out. It pushes stuff out. That's less important, because what will happen is your club will end up being like this heavy weight. It'll end up being like this anchor that actually just squishes out that which is less important, that which has less return on investment. Return on investment in terms of what? In terms of your impact or your ability to get clients to results, in terms of income, and in terms of lifestyle. So say you're trading time for money, say your hourly, we'll just say your hourly rate is $200 an hour. You start to add club in, you start to notice with club model, if you really do it right, your time's with $500 an hour. Okay, now you can see that's better income return on investment for 1 hour of time spent. In terms of lifestyle return on investment, you start to lead from lifestyle. And what that means is, like, for me, it means often like sharing exactly what I'm doing. Right now, I'm in Rishikesh, India. We're here because I needed my daughter to get trained in yoga and Ayurveda and meditation, not to become a teacher, just so that she had her own skill base with that, because I was not her teacher. Like, that much was really clear. I was not my child's teacher, not in this stuff. Yes, I'm very heavily trained in it. No, I'm not her teacher, right? lifestyle driven business. So I'm able to like take her here, record from being here, tell my members how, like why we're here, what we're doing, how it's going, etc. And it is totally amazing, by the way. All right, so that's it. That's force function. It's never the right time. And the thing is, once you learn this, once you really learn force function and how to make the big thing the heavyweight so that it squishes out, it really starts to exude out that which is less important. What happens is that you're able to actually keep going. So if we take this and we say, well, what happens after this? I mean, because for most of you, I'd say if you're smart enough to be in here with us at Wellness Pro Academy, well, this keeps going, right? So then you have next X, and then you have the next X. And these things are continually scaling in terms of the impact scale, right? And in terms of where you're going over time. So you might say, if you look ahead in your career and you look at, okay, 1 year, then you look at 2 years, right? And then you look at 3 years and you look at, wow, what happens if I continue to scale my income, my impact, and my lifestyle over the next 3 years? Well, what happens is you got really good at force function. You had to. And then you're continually redefining what it is that you do. And so when I look back, there's certain skills that I mastered. I got really good at content marketing between 2000 and 2010. I got pretty darn good at podcasting between 2010 and 2015. I got much better at running a team between 2015 and 2023, which is the time of this recording that I'm doing right now. What does that mean? All of these things redefine the skill set. They all did the force function, right? And they pushed out, they squished out that which was less important. They just made it go away because either other people could do it or it didn't actually need to be done according to the next level of the business model or the next level of the business. All right. If you don't do this, what ends up is you end up just being busy. You end up just being busy and not being able to actually get any of the leverage in terms of, how to make your income scale with less time. It's crazy right now. Like I told my team this week, I'm like, you guys, you have to give me more work. Like I have so much time in my calendar. I want more work from you guys. I want more responsibility because, I got my work week way down to like a 10-hour work week, but it was like, I just felt like I needed to add more value. Like there's more things that I was willing to take on again because I was able to force function so much of the stuff out. For many of you, you're like, I wouldn't take it back. Go with a lifestyle, right? And that's fine. It's really, really wonderful to have the choice, right? And that's really what I want for all of you. It's like, get out of busy. We'll show you how. We'll show you how to get the leverage. We'll guide you through it step by step. The busier you are, I'm going to say this a few times, the busier you are, the more you need leverage. The more you need a lever with your time, right? That's what leverage is. So you have a lever with each hour that out of an hour, you can get 10 hours of impact, right? Out of 1 hour, you can get 10 hours of income. Out of 1 hour, you can get 10 hours of lifestyle back. That is what we do in Wellness Pro Academy.